Hello, my lovely Leos. I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be your reading for the week of the 10th to the 16th of June. So let's just dive in. Let's see what Spirit has for you guys. All right, Spirit, please, for Leo, for the week of the 10th to the 16th, what do they need to hear? TikTok and buy the book. I'll show you, then we'll move forward. So TikTok, kind of similar. Like, I love how the elements have quite similar messages, like the fire signs and the water signs, whatever. Like, there's always like an underlying theme. And for the fire signs, it's about the timing of something. Okay, it will happen when it needs to. The more that we try to control something and to rush anything or to force anything, the more that it's just, we're just going to delay our own blessings here. So for some of you, it's very important to remember that. Okay, TikTok again is the way I see this card is that whatever this timing is, this watch needs to kind of go flow up with that balloon, and then it will come back to you when it's the right time. However, if you keep holding on to it, like I need to hold on to it, I need to look at the time, I need to look at what it is I'm trying to bring into my life, the more delays you're kind of bringing in. So don't force anything, allow things to be. One thing I will say with this is, wait, I have another message coming in quickly, but let me finish the last one. Spirit, no, like I feel like it's removing like what I was just saying. Is surrendering. That's the first thing. For others of you, just get a message about feeling like you're gonna run out of time. You know, maybe you're feeling like there's a time crunch right now in your life, and maybe there is. I don't know your life, but it's just that I'm almost seeing like something is disintegrating in your hands. It's like, oh no, like I need to do something quickly. But again, surrender. You cannot control time. You can do the best that you can. And in which case, I feel like Spirit is asking for you to go buy the book, okay? Which basically means, one, I feel like this could represent studies. All right, some of you are being called back to the books. Maybe it's reading. Maybe again, it's about, going back to the textbook, reading something, studying something. But again, going by the book is by going. Can you hear the thunder? I love it. We've had some thunderstorms last night, and I love thunder and lightning and rain. The best thing ever. But anyway, sorry, again, distracted. It's like, that's my muse. But anyways, going by the book as well is literally by doing things by the textbook ways, meaning that go with what already works. Maybe you're trying to, create something super different and new, and I love that. But when this card comes up, it says going by the status quo or following the footsteps of somebody is going to take you there faster. Maybe that's what that's about, actually. Maybe there is like a fast track, but it doesn't look like a fast track, So like an example, this doesn't have to be what you're doing, but like an example for you, Leo, is like, those get rich quick schemes, which actually never work. It's like, instead of going and buying courses from people who promised that to you and ended up in, back at square one anyways, because it isn't true, actually going by some sort of inspiration that you have of someone who's worked really hard through years of research and whatever, and following their footsteps, because it will, other people's advice and experience really is a fast track for you, because it's almost teaching you something that you would have had to learn by yourself anyway through trial and error like they did. So I feel like courses or having inspiration, following the leader here is very important for you, Leo. I'm sensing that you guys are very curious this week, and maybe within this time frame, energy is kind of timeless anyways. So whenever you're watching this, you're feeling quite curious, and I just want to go, and I don't want to follow the boring, old people here. You are the baby elephant in this reading. And I always see whoever I'm reading for is a baby elephant. So it's like you're having to follow people who know the roads, but it feels boring. It doesn't feel, maybe it doesn't feel challenging enough, in which case maybe do test yourself. But I always say you want to go running around, but there's nothing around you to really actually, you might end up getting lost. So the best bet for you guys is to kind of have some inspirations through somebody who is where you want to be, for example, because that will actually be the thing that gets you there quicker than all the other things you might be trying to do. But anyway, that's just for a few of you out there. The number 11 always stands out to me with this card, and it's about community. Your community, your social circle is very important. So make sure you surround yourself with people who, again, like inspire you in some way or bring you good feelings, or people who, have skill sets that you want and ask them about it. Like, it's a really good time to reach out to people. You have Magician in the Mirror and Patience. This card, you know, it doesn't come up very often. As you can see, there's like balancing two elements. It's kind of like the Magician actually, with that thing above its head, actually, above his head. So for some of you, and he looks like a wizard almost. So for some of you, again, like there's something magical happening for you guys. You could be trying to balance different energies here, and maybe being a bit of like the Magician, literally like manifesting something. And that might be what it is. Maybe you guys are just in a very... Okay, and also the Mirror is significant. There's two ways I want to read this. The Mirror can just really be about paying attention to things around you. It may not be very obvious that something as a reflection is teaching you something. So, you know, your frustrations with somebody else might actually teach you something about yourself, for example. The world around you is trying to reflect something back to you. So pay attention to the signs. Whatever is kind of bringing in some tension or weird feelings, look at it. Why is it making me feel that way? Why is this annoying me? Love the thunder. I really hope you guys can hear it. This mic is quite good at getting rid of sounds, but it just makes me happy. But also, I don't know if there is smoke and mirrors here as well. So just pay attention to people who promise big things. Like I said before, you know, don't do any of those get rich quick schemes, or I don't know what you're learning. Like, just be careful of people who promise you success fast. Doesn't really happen, you know. You have Patience as well. So you are being called to not look at the timing of something, allow time to unfold the way that it will. What you need to focus on is, again, what inspires you, what lifts you up, where are you heading? Okay. All right, let's carry on, because these messages are quite similar. For Leo, please, spirits, get two of these. Okay, interesting. You have insecurity. That is something you need to address here. Okay, this is the base chakra. There could be a little devil on your shoulder here trying to make you feel a certain way, not good enough, or you're not doing enough, but that's not true. Just because a path seems more simple doesn't mean it's not going to take you somewhere amazing. Like, I feel like I want to say that because, like I said before, maybe you guys want a challenge and you feel like things have to be tough. You have to work 24 hours a day to create your own business. Like, yeah, creating your own company takes a lot of time, but you might be like pushing, again, forcing something, or kind of they're showing me this elephant just running in circles. It's running everywhere trying to find something, whereas if it just kind of followed the path with everyone else, it's gonna go somewhere. Like, I don't know why you're getting that message. Clearly it will resonate for whoever needs to hear it. And maybe recognize, is this coming from an insecurity that you're not doing enough, or you're not enough, and that you're never going to have what it is that you desire? Because these are all lies. These are not true. You also have impasse coming in, which does represent coming to the dead end of something, or maybe you're feeling worried that, again, some efforts of yours is going to reach a dead end. We'll see how that comes up during a reading. Just remember, though, rejection is protection. At the end of the day, you never know what's in that forest. You never know what lays on the path ahead. If you hadn't been redirected, for example. So it's very important to remember that in times. I want to look outside. I want to see the lightning. Anyway, let's carry on. The other cards I want to bring for you, I think, is this one. Let's get you some keywords for the week. Leo. I'm just seeing here, like, the ring around his head is kind of similar to that sun that's in the corner, and suns represent joy, and maybe in this case it could be your goal. You're seeing it as something outside of yourself, something that is almost unreachable maybe, and that's coming from an insecurity. Like, if you only recognize that what you're wanting is within you already, then maybe you'll recognize that it might be actually easier to get. I don't know. I think it's a belief thing. Let's get one more keyword. You have love, and you also have failure. This literally came up for Aries as well, and I feel like my light is about to fall. I don't know why. Failure says, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Learning from your mistakes is the biggest thing. There is no such thing as a failure. It may seem like that to everybody else, but if you're learning from it, have you really failed? If you've gained something, like, it's something really important to remember. So whenever your mind is going to these insecurities and, you know, whatever it is that's making you feel insecure, It's not a failure. You've learned something. All right. We have love here. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. So there we go. Just don't have wool put over your eyes by anybody who's trying to promise big things to you. Okay, that's important. And I do have some more oracles. Bear with me. I'm almost done. And then we'll go into the tarot. For my lovely Leos, you have retreat and miracles. Let's get you some more. Some of you might need to retreat, might need to go on a retreat, all right? That might help you out here. But retreat is about pulling your energy back, okay? And allowing yourself to rest and to heal. And then you have miracles, all right? Understanding that miracles can absolutely happen. Things that seem impossible are completely possible, all right? Especially if you see other people doing it too. Like if other people have what you want out of life, just take that as inspiration that you can also have it. All right, you also have harmony, so there'll be some harmony restored. This is also a card about music, I think, as well, but anyway, it can be significant. And manifestation, guys. So, miracles, manifestation, love that. I feel like retreat and harmonies is about you, finding harmony. I love the thunder. And retreating, restoring your energy. I think, again, you are being called to go buy the books. You are being called to action. But again, it's much more simpler than trying to figure everything out on your own. I don't know. Right, let's dive into your tarot. Let's see. Let's get an overall energy for your week, Leo, for the 10th to 16th for Leo. 6 of Swords. You are moving forward, all right? You've come away from the worst of it. You're moving towards stable times. At the moment, it may feel like you're on the journey and things are a bit unstable because, as you can see, they're leaving land to go into water to get to other land. You're in that in-between stage, but you are moving forward. Some of you, there could be travel coming through for you guys this week or some sort of movement, but this can also just be to do with your energy, as always, about moving away from the worst of it. You are bringing the lessons with you, but you're moving towards things that are much more stable and a lot less chaotic, like they probably were. What we will clarify is, don't worry, this might be what the harmony is about. You guys could really be finally moving away from something that was quite tough, all right, conflicting or whatever. Right, let's see how Leo will be feeling this week, please, Spirit. 6 of Cups, you're feeling nostalgic. I can't wait to see what this is about. All right, again, you could be just reflecting on the past in general, whether you felt like things were a lot easier or whether you are just, again, thinking about maybe the failures of the past that you might be blaming yourself for. You're feeling nostalgic. Let's see. Clarify the 6 of Swords, please. The Wheel of Fortune. You're going into unexpected times. I think definitely that can make you feel like you need to control things and make you insecure. Things are outside of your control. If you, again, I feel like maybe this dead end happened in the past. This impasse happened in the past. And I think it may have definitely got you feeling quite insecure and anxious. Like, again, I'm feeling it in my heart and he's blocking his heart. The Wheel of Fortune is very unknown times. I feel like things have gone against a plan or things are, again, very unexpected at the moment. But the Wheel of Fortune can, again, be about you moving towards better times. So if things have been tough, the wheel is turning, better times are coming for you. One more. The 9 of Cups and the Page of Cups. You're going to be very pleasantly surprised about where you're going next. Again, it's out of your control. I feel like it's really Spirit is asking you to kind of trust them, follow their lead here. Because where you're going is really about setting yourself free. It's about a wish fulfillment. It's about having some sort of emotional surprise. An emotional message is going to come your way or something that's going to make you feel super liberated. I always say with the Page of Cups, it's like surprising news, something that does bring a lot of emotions, intense feelings forward. And because it's paired with the 9 of Cups, it's wish fulfillment, okay? And in this card, I love it. In the Light Seer's deck, it's kind of like freedom and her heart is shining. So for some of you, you're going to feel very relieved, maybe freed from insecurity as well. Let's clarify the 6 of Cups. Why is this in Leo's energy for the week? The 8 of Cups, you're thinking about what you've walked away from. And that's okay. As long as you are not stunting your growth because you're living in the past. All right, but the Eight of Cups represents walking away from something. In this deck, maybe you still do have some fire to do with the past. That can be, fire can be passion for somebody. You still have intense feelings about it. That can be anger though. So however it resonates to you will resonate with you, but you are still thinking about it. Okay, you've walked away from it, but you are reflecting on it. What is it that Leo's reflecting on? I should really close the window. I'm sorry if it bothers you. But I was not expecting thunder today. Right, Three of Pentacles. What you're walking away from could be some sort of a project. Again, maybe it reached a dead end. Maybe people didn't fulfill their duties. If it was a collaboration, this feels like a startup. That could be business wise, but it can also really be about some sort of plan or beginning of a relationship. Like this is like the things kind of starting to build the foundation of something. So it could have been someone that you were dating and thinking about for the long term, but it's clearly something that you had to walk away from. Eight of Cups. Tell me the story about this walking away. The Tower and the Six of Swords. So that's what you're currently doing anyway, because you have the Six of Swords as your overall energy for the week. So the Tower and Six of Swords, again, this was very unexpected. The Tower. There's lightning here, which is happening outside my window. And a Six of, so something happened to the foundation of this, of what was being built, and caused a separation with you and people, friendships, again, relationships, career, whatever it is to you. The Tower is a falling out. It's destruction. It's a destruction of something so that it can be rebuilt better, by the way. So it can definitely feel intense. It's Scorpio energy, but the Six of Swords is moving you towards this beautiful energy that we have here going on in your present energy. So again, I would say don't get stuck too much on the past and what's happened, because it's allowing you to move into this beautiful energy that we've been speaking about. Okay, don't see it much as a failure, because again, it's kind of being a full circle here. Okay, any advice then for my lovely Leos this week? Leos, the Tower, and it's coming up on top of that Six of Swords in your present energy. The Tower, your advice when a Tower comes in, allow the Tower to unfold. This is divine intervention. Okay, can I get one more as advice for Leo this week? The Four of Pentacles, don't hold on to this. Kind of what I'm seeing with this energy. Again, you might be holding on to what's happened or holding on to what once was. Four of Pentacles is, I'm also seeing like maybe it was you holding things together as well before, but it was draining. Like this guy doesn't look very happy. Okay. So Four of Pentacles, he is stopping himself from growing because of the importance he's putting on how much he needs to hold on to these pentacles. If he had just allowed them to be, recognize that he's the king, he can have whatever he wants. He doesn't have to hold on to everything. So for you guys, kind of similar to insecurity, you might be holding on to something very tightly out of fear and out of limited thinking. Whatever that is to you, I'm actually kind of bamboozled myself. I'm kind of confused. So however it resonates in your life, if it resonates with you, you will clearly know about it. But it's something that you have. Oh, okay, interesting. You can see that the crown in the Tower is falling off. You can recreate anything that you've lost, by the way. If you feel like you've lost confidence, you lost your crown, whatever that means to you, like your authority maybe, you can rebuild it, you know. You might be seeing yourself as a failure, but it's just whatever you were building was not in alignment to you and your future and what you are destined for. So we can recreate that thing that has been destroyed better. Okay, so don't hold on to something that actually is allowing you to go into some sort of freedom, some miracle, some manifestation of yours. Let's clarify it. And then we'll pull some extra tea leaf tarot for you. Tower and Four of Pentacles. Whatever this tower was, by the way, again, like I said with impasse, like we never know why something kind of falls apart or what it's actually preventing us from going into. And in this case, the Four of Pentacles is like a capped card for me. This can't grow unless something is let go of, you know, unless this person is willing to let go of something. So it kind of feels like maybe someone was quite greedy if you were working with them, or if you were in a relationship with them, they were quite greedy, or again, they just did not see themselves growing, you know, maybe it was just their own insecurities. I'm not sure. But this Four of Pentacles does need to let go. And again, if you are in this nostalgic energy, it might be you. But however, air plays, whatever. The Chariot and the Seven of Wands is interesting. To clarify this, allow the Tower to unfold. The Chariot is saying your attention is needed elsewhere. Whatever has happened is not your responsibility. It's not in your life anymore. Maybe for some of you, the Chariot is like leaving the city and going out and chasing a dream, chasing a goal. So for some of you, you need to get focused on what you want and go after that. Don't worry about what you've had to let go of. The Seven of Wands says, protect your energy. All right. As long as you know where you're going and what you're fighting for, it doesn't matter about what comes up against you, because you're completely capable of dealing with it when it comes up. Okay. That Chariot is about understanding that the road ahead is not always going to be straight. It's not always going to be, you know, perfectly laid road. It's going to be bumps in the road. There's going to be blockages, but it's about understanding your ability to be so focused and dedicated to the goal that you're able to work around it and work with it. Like you're able to find solutions when they come up, and it's about trusting in yourself. Something that might be preventing you from moving forward could be this insecurity of I don't know what to do and I don't think I'm good enough, or maybe imposter syndrome. You know, if I was who I was before in that old thing, then, you know, maybe I would have been able to do it. But it's like the past is a past. Don't live in that. Recreate something in this present moment. Okay? And be patient with yourself. You're moving towards something that's going to really surprise you. All right. A surprising wish fulfillment. It's about reaching something. Clearly, it's something that makes you happy. All right. So I will say luck is in your favor, Leo. It may not feel like it now. I think it's because you are holding on to past failures or worries. All right. I do see things will move forward for you. Okay, my angel. I wish you guys all the best. Oh wait, I do have tea leaf tarot. Let's get you some random messages here from this deck for Leo. All right, that's enough. I'll take that too. Broken ring. Okay, this could be what the Tower represents. Parting of the ways in either romance or a business. You have younger woman. Could be you, someone else. Dealing a relationship with a younger woman. Triumph over troubles and obstacles. Love that. And as well as this, look, do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. I love that. February could be significant for you guys. Owl, good advice from a wise person. So that could be whoever is leading you. Valley, this says deep personal strength and peace that assure success. So again, it starts from you. Vine, seek out information that will help you. Love that. It does kind of align to what we've said. Opportunities are waiting for you. Fire, this is like that 8 of Cups that we had. Strong feelings, passionate love or hate. That's to do with that past energy, what you've walked away from. Trouble, accusations. A frying pan is like that heat. You know, the fire in a frying pan is interesting because they kind of go together. You know, use fire for the frying pan, right? So again, that could be that past energy that maybe you're still accusing somebody or someone's still accusing you. Let that tower fall. Don't hold on to. If it's a person, do they really matter to you anymore? Or is it that you're just a bit, peed off by them, because don't let other people get in the way of your future success. Don't let the past get in the way of your future. Let's just say that. All right. But anyway, angels, I love you guys. Wish you all the best. I hope this reading has helped you. If it did, let me know in the comments how it resonated with you. Make sure you like and subscribe as well. If you'd like to be a part of the community here, I'd love to have you here. So you can see when the readings go up, etc. But anyway, I love you guys. Wish you all the best. And I hope to see you guys next time. All right.